Hello, welcome to another assembly with me, Mr. Bennett. It's the end of half term. I hope you've had a week where you've been able to find some peace and some rest and spend some time with your family and take some steps away from the schoolwork that you've been doing in order to just get a bit of space and relax. I want to give you a couple of updates as usual and just share a theme with you. So, on to updates. Now, Google Classrooms you should receive your logins for Google Classrooms as of the 1st, as of Monday, and that will allow you to get on and have a little look at the work some of your teachers will have shared with you. There will be key assessments on there, and they'll be staggered out, so you'll be able to have a look at what some of the assessments are set up for you, and get in a classroom online with some of your friends. I know as staff we've all enjoyed playing with it. It's been quite a steep learning curve at times, but it's been good fun and it looks like a really useful tool, and I know personally I'm looking forward to getting stuck in with it a bit more. I want to quickly also share with you some photos of school. School looks a little bit different at the moment, and we are working on moving the rooms around, and I'll share with you a little bit about that.
So school looks quite different at the moment, and if you follow Mr. War's Twitter account at PHS_head teacher, you'll see that school's been ULV fog cleaned. We've got signs all around in different classrooms encouraging people to stay 2 meters apart, and there's lots really to take on board when you come inside the building. Now, what we'll be doing is working on creating a tour of the building for people, and we'll do that as a video that you can have a little look at. So keep your eyes peeled for that, and we'll probably be sharing it on this YouTube channel.
I wanted to think a little bit about what's kept you positive during this time of lockdown, and the idea came to me because Miss Holyland had sent me a message today, this morning, with a clip from Miss Hancock in that she wanted to share with her form about what kind of has kept her staying mentally on track throughout the lockdown. And one of the things she had on there was this idea of keeping a routine. Now, she has on her clip that she's got about 3 or 4 alarms in the morning to make sure that she's up on time. And I know for many of you, your kind of schedule or your routine has changed a little bit over the lockdown. It's important to have a good solid routine to keep yourself regulated over lockdown and look after yourself. Now, I know that some of us have really found some positivity in our neighbours and the people around us, from things like the rainbows in the windows at the start of lockdown, the claps for key carers, the going out and just seeing each other and them being a kind of standard in your day and being able to spot what they're up to and chat to them. And maybe you've been chatting to them more than you would do normally before this all happened, which is positive. I know that for some of us, it's been staying connected online with friends and through social media or through online gaming. I know that's helped for lots of people. But for me, it's been the walks that I've done on lockdown that I've really enjoyed. And I've found some real positivity in looking at some new areas that I'd not discovered around my house, where there's absolutely brilliant wildlife and things to spot that I'd never really walked down before. I've been taking a camera out with me and taking some photos of them.
So it really just has been an opportunity for me to get outside of the things right outside my front door, go for some really nice walks and just see some things that I wouldn't normally have had the chance to check out. And I've really enjoyed it.
So it brought me to stumble across this thing on the internet from the World Wildlife Trust, and it was called 30 Days of Wildness, Random Acts of Wildness. And on their website, you can sign up to have different challenges delivered to you and your family for each day throughout the 30 days of June. And it was just a chance to reconnect yourself with the world around you. And I thought that's a brilliant way to kind of get involved and celebrate some of them things that we wouldn't normally take so much notice over, but right now we're looking at more. So I'll put the link in the description down in the YouTube clip here, and you can click on it and have a look if you want. I'd love also, if you have an opportunity to take some photos, you to share them with us on the Twitter account of Poynton High School at Poynton High, and just share with us the things you've seen on your walks, on your lockdown walks. it's really interesting to see the wildlife that's in different people's areas. And I know some of you will be in areas that are far more picturesque and beautiful than where I live, and some of you may be in more built-up areas, but there's always new stuff to look at around us. It'd be interesting to see what you spot. So, as we enter this week, I want you to take care of yourself, okay? Look after your families and the people around you. Get logged onto Google Classrooms, have a look on there. Hopefully it's a good chance to connect with some of the people in your classes and your teachers a little bit better. And look after yourselves over the next week. Goodbye.